Hello, welcome to Math Learners Uganda, the only channel where you can get a lot of math and math content, so you're able to excel using this channel. Just do us a favor and subscribe to the channel. You'll be able to get more and more of math content. So we want to answer questions on matrices, and we have 3 questions today. The question 7, question 8, and question 9. Question 7 is saying that a square of area 36 centimeters squared is transformed to an image using the matrix 3, 1, 2, 5. Determine the area of the image. This question here is coming under the topic known as transformation or matrix transformation. So when we are going to answer this number 7, we are going to use the formula that number 7. We are going to use the formula that image area over object area equals to the determinant of that particular matrix. So let us go on, and we get the determinant of the matrix given. We learned about the determinant of how to get the determinant of matrices. So we are going to name this matrix as A, and this matrix as given is 3, 1, 2, 5. So it is 3, 1, 2, 5. Remember, when you want to get determinant of a matrix, we create just 2 brackets. So we have these 2, we put in 1 bracket, 3 times 5. Then we subtract these 2, that is 2 times 1 or 1 times 2. So that gives you the determinant of the matrix. That will be 15 minus 2, which is the same as 13. So going back to our formula that image area over object area equals to the determinant, is that we already have the area of the object as 36. So we are just going to substitute where necessary. So let us substitute, and we see using our formula that image area over object area equals to determinant. Remember that in the question, the square is of area 36 centimeters squared, so the square will act as the object. So we are going to say that this will give us image area over object area equals to the determinant. We have the determinant as 13, and the object area is 36. So this will now give us image area over 36 equals to 13. So we are going to cross multiply. We are going to cross multiply. So this will now give us image area equals to 36 times 13, and 36 times 13 is the same as 468. 468, that is the image area. So the image area will be 468. centimeters squared. That was question 7. Question 8 is saying that given x 3 4y multiplying 5 equals to negative 118. Find the values of x and y. This topic here is under matrices. So we are given x3 4y multiplying 5 equals to negative 118. So the question is saying that we find the values of x and y. So what we're going to do here, we're going to carry out matrix multiplication so that we can equate to the left. We can equate the left hand side to the right hand side. So let us carry out multiplication of these two matrices to the left. So we shall pick x, multiply with the 2, that will give us 2x, then plus 3 times 5, that is 15, then 4 times 2, that will give us 8, plus y times 5, that will be 5y, should give us negative 118. So we are going to now equate the left to the right. The upper expression will go with the upper element, and the lower will go with the lower. So you equate the corresponding elements. This will now give us 2x plus 15 equals to negative 1. That will be our first equation, and we can solve it easily. So we shall say 2x, when 15 crosses equal sign, it becomes negative, so we shall have negative 1 minus 15. This will now give us 2x equals to negative 16. Divide by 2, we shall divide by 2, and that will give us x equals to negative 8. So that is the value of x. We are going to get the value of y by equating the lower element to the lower element in the right. So we shall have 8 plus 5y equals to 18. That is 8 plus 5y equals to 18. So likewise, we want to make y the subject, the positive 8 that you're seeing. This one will cross equal sign and will become a negative, so we shall have 5y equals to 18 minus 8. And 18 minus 8 is the same as 10, so we shall remain with 5y equals to 10, and then we shall divide both sides by 5, so that we get 10 divided by 5, and 10 divided by 5 is the same as 2. So we have our values of x and y as negative 8 and 2. So our x is negative 8, or y is the same as 2. For number 9, we want to solve the simultaneous equation. 2y minus 3x equals to 13, and 3y plus x equals to 3, as you see here. So we are going to use elimination method, and with elimination method, you ensure that one variable in the first equation is the same as another, the same variable in the second equation. So let us make one of the variables, either x and y, the same in the two equations, and we are going to make x the same. I've decided to take x, So that will now, if I take x, then here I have 1 and here I have 3. So how can I make 1 the same as 3? I simply have to multiply this by 1 and this second 1 by 3, so that they are the same. So when I multiply 1 by 3, I get 3. When I multiply 1 by 3, I get 3, and 3 by 1 equals 3 still. So let me let me do the multiplication. This will now give me 2y minus 3x equals to 13, and the second one will give me 9y plus 3x equals to 9. You multiply every term in the equation. So when I multiply this 2 by 1, I get 2. When I multiply 3 by 1, I get 3. When I multiply 13 by 1, I get 13. When I multiply 3 by 3, I get 9. 3 by 1, I get 3, and then 3 by 3, I get 9. So what next here? To eliminate x, we have negative 3 and positive 3. The coefficients of x, we have negative 3 and positive 3. So the only way we can reduce it to 0 is by adding. So when we add negative 3 with positive 3, we get 0. We get 0. So let us add. And when we add 2 plus 9, we get 11y plus 0 equals to, when we add 13 plus 9, we get 22. This will now give me 11y equals 22. I'll divide both sides by 11 and both sides by 11. This will give me y equals to 2. So having got the value of y, I'm going to substitute the value of y in any of these two equations so that I can get the value of x. So I'm going to pick second, that is 3x. 3y plus x equals to 3. Let me substitute in 3y plus x equals to 3. So we have 3y plus x equals to 3, and the value of y is now 2. That will give me 3 multiplied by 2 plus x equals to 3. And 3 times 2 is the same as 6, plus x equals to 3. I'm going to make the 6 cross equal sign. If it is positive, it will become a negative 6. So I'll have x equals to 3 minus 6, and 3 minus 6 is the same as negative 3. So my x is the same as negative 3. So now my x is negative 3 and my y is 2. I have x as negative 3 and y is 2. You can try using any other method. Thank you for watching.